It's the Tampa, Florida weather discussion for Wednesday, the 12th of December. I'm Michael Groff. Mostly sunny skies across the area today. We'll see a warming trend. Moisture starts to increase later tomorrow. A chance of rain comes in here by tomorrow night and Friday. Could that be accompanied by a few strong storms? That's a good question that we'll have to take a look at. And we'll talk about the weekend as well. Let's get out there and talk about it. The almanac from yesterday, 58 degrees was the chilly high. 46 the morning low, and outside right now here at 7:45 a.m. Mostly sunny skies out there, 45 degrees to start this day. Dew points at 39, humidity 81%. The winds are light, the barometer rising. Temperatures around the area this morning, it is quite chilly, 34 at Spring Hill. Goodness. Meanwhile, low and middle 40s across much of Hillsborough County. I see a couple of upper 30s out there as well, near 50 at the coast. Around the nation, well, you don't have to go very far to find below freezing temperatures. In fact, much of North Florida is below freezing this morning with that cold air through the deep south. And of course, further to the north, single digits, teens, and 20s for the northern tier states. And that trough that's responsible for pulling down all that cool air, it is still out there lurking about. We've got another system across the northern plains and a low over the southwest states, and that is going to be our next weather maker. The watch warning map, we've got a number of wind advisories across the west, spilling out into the western plains, dense fog advisories through much of North Dakota, winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings through the west, and heading out toward the plains as well, and a freeze warning in parts of North Florida and South Georgia. Convective outlook for today, no organized areas of severe weather across the country, but let's go to the day 3 outlook. This is 7 a.m. Friday through 7 a.m. Saturday, and this has got a marginal risk across much of Florida along the line from Fort Myers up to Melbourne and points to the north and west, including Tampa Bay. And we will talk about this momentarily. Rainfall valid through next Wednesday morning coming from the WPC. Amounts around 1 to 1.5 inches here for central Florida, further to the north and west. Amounts exceeding 3 to possibly as much as 4 inches for parts of the Panhandle up toward Tallahassee. All right, we'll break it all down in more detail now as we get to the models. Here we go. The GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon. The players on the board, we've got a short wave passing through the Great Lakes, but that's not going to affect us in any meaningful way. Surface high is the dominant weather feature for us, so that means mostly sunny skies, really, with an east and northeasterly wind in the low levels of the atmosphere. Some clouds may come in by later this afternoon and tonight, but highs today, mostly in the mid-60s, should be a glorious day. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, lows mostly in the upper 40s and low 50s. And then tomorrow, a mostly cloudy day. Well, mainly high clouds. Shouldn't be too bad, though. Highs upper 60s and low 70s. All right, taking a look at Friday. This is a pretty interesting setup here. A vigorous upper low over southern Louisiana. At the surface, kind of a dumbbell-shaped low over Louisiana and Mississippi. And this is not what you would call a classic severe weather look. The surface low is not overly impressive. However, good moisture transport out ahead of it. And so we'll see kind of a cloudy day with showers and thunderstorms. It'll be mild with highs in the mid-70s. Question is, will we get enough sun to help further destabilize the atmosphere? That's one limiting factor. And taking a look at some of the other atmospheric parameters coming off of the 3-kilometer NAM as we look at one of the high-res models here. This is the significant tornado parameter for Friday. Values around 1 unit here across central Florida, and that's decent. Certainly that could indicate to us that a few spin-up tornadoes at least are possible. Looking at the bulk shear, values are modestly impressive, 40 to 45 knots. The greatest shear values are further to the west. And then atmospheric instability. These are the CAPE values, up around 750 to 1,000 joules per kilogram. So we have veering of the wind with altitude. We've got some instability. We've got moisture. So if you put it all together, I would say there is a marginal risk for severe storms. They could produce a couple of spin-up tornadoes. Certainly, I would say the greatest threat for many storms would be strong, damaging straight-line winds. We'll have to watch for that across at least central and north Florida for Friday. All right, as we go to Saturday, we'll start to see this system move on out of here. Mostly cloudy in the morning, partly sunny by the afternoon. Chance of showers in the morning. Highs still low 70s or so. Sunday, upper 60s and low 70s. Mostly sunny skies break out. And same thing for Monday. Upper 60s and low 70s. Those lows right around 50, maybe the low 50s or so. Tuesday looks pretty nice too. High pressure around here. High temperatures still mostly in the upper 60s and low 70s. Let's go to a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 19th. We've got ridging over the southwest states. A low somewhere near the Rio Grande. Some moisture being pumped up across the Gulf. But we look to stay dry for the most part for at least the first half of next week. Let's go out 10 days. This is the end of the period, Friday the 21st. And still looks like kind of a similar setup, ridging over the southwest and across the plains, and a low somewhere over Mexico, and a surface low out over the Gulf, which could mean some rain coming in here by late next week. Taking a peek at the temperatures through the period coming off of the GFS ensemble. Yeah, there's that warming trend for the rest of the week into the weekend with the rain coming in. And then high temperatures back slightly below average for much of next week and through mid and even out into late December. Looks pretty good. That's going to do it for the Tampa, Florida weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning, health pending. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Your comments, questions, suggestions, all your feedback always encouraged as well. Be safe out there and have yourselves a great Wednesday.